Hitting hospitals in Warzone and especially in the DMZ is so important. And if you play the DMZ Solo a lot like I do, these are probably something you need to memorize because you have to find the closest one to you. So every time you spawn in, at least you know where the closest hospital is and you can kind of get a snowball running. These are not to be slept on. They're just so important. Self revives and revive pistols are going to be your bread and butter in Warzone and the DMZ. So why not know where every single location of these are? So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you quick and easy where every single one is, and then I'll show you a reference guide and everything. So let's get going. Hospitals are going to be amazing for self revives, revive pistols, and if you're solo or even on a team, you need these things. And it's funny because I got here after a team and they still didn't loot this little side building. So this little side building, there's always this little side building on it, and there's going to be 2 first aid kits on the wall right here. They didn't loot them, but unfortunately there wasn't anything on there. But on this shelf, you can also find first aid items and stuff like gas masks. Now we're going to come through the front. Now in the side room right here, you're going to be able to get some first aid items are going to be on here. There's going to be some first aid items on the desk, and then you have a computer. When you come through here, you've got some lockers you can loot. They already looted them, but these lockers are lootable, and there is a chance for there to be a safe right here next to the washer and dryer. Now the big thing is, oh yeah, loot container right next to the stairs, but the big thing is all these first aids. Right, so we got one on the wall here in the hallway when we enter. We've got one on the wall in this small little room. And then in here, there's 3. So there's 1, 2, and then 3. And then of course, first aid equipment on these shelves, on these beds. You can sometimes find backpacks, stuff like that. And also there is one other area I want to show you if we come downstairs. So there's a crate right here. Right, a loot crate right here, and also if you go to this back door, you open it up, you go to the right, there's always a loot crate there too. Every single hospital is the same layout, so it'll always be the same thing. And yeah, let me show you exactly where they all are. So here's all 6 of them, and we're gonna go from Al Mazrah City and go clockwise. So we are gonna start with the one just at the bottom here of Al Mazrah, and let me just show you what it looks like and some things about it. So this one's just the outskirts, I would say, of Al Mazrah. It is in a hot area for sure. There is sometimes, like there is right now, a buy station in front of us. We got the gas station, and just let you guys know, sometimes on this ridge is an extract, so just be careful. It is, you know, it's definitely a bumping area, but still hospitals right here, and you can't say no to a hospital, am I right? We're gonna go to the furthest east one now, and to be honest, this is kind of a good one and a bad one. Because it's in the middle of nowhere, there's nothing really here. There is a spawn just back here. Sometimes it gets hit, sometimes it doesn't, but to be honest, more times than not, I find it doesn't get hit. So this is actually one I very much like. I won't lie to you. I really like where this hotel's situated. There is actually the tease spawn, I call it. There's a spawn right over here where you will see, oh, my game is just hiccuping for some reason. Anyways, you will see the train go by as you're spawning in, and you can't catch it. So unfortunately, you know, if the person that spawns there knows about this hospital, they'll probably have hit it. But there's a good chance, as you can see us zooming in here, there's an ammo depot here and here. So even if they do spawn, you know, they spawn somewhere around here, even if they spawn here, they might just go to the ammo depots rather than hitting the hospitals. But yeah, there's not much here. I'm going to tell you that. It's a pretty safe area. But yeah, another hospital for you to loot. So we're gonna go kitty corner to the last one that we just hit and hit this one by the bridge. This next hospital is just down the road from the other one that we just hit, right? The other one was right there. We're just right here, just across the bridge. So if you're hitting this one, you might as well hit this one. And here's the other thing. If you hit this one, you might as well hit that one, right? The other thing I want to tell you about actually is there is a spawn under this bridge, and this spawn usually hits the train. So this hospital usually doesn't get looted right after spawn. So it's worth going to check even if this one got looted right over here, the previous one. The next hospital is in the southwest of the map, right at the bottom. It's in the Sawa village, and it is a hospital I bet you'll rarely ever go to, but you should know where it is. It is right behind the hotel. So if you guys don't know, here's the hotel where everyone goes to because you can get to the roof. And then right here is the other hospital. Now, I'm not even going to go to it because it's just surrounded by AI all the time, nor have I ever been to that hospital. But if you clear this area, say you're doing it with your team, there's the hospital right there. Now let me just jump out and get that out of here. So aside from this village one that we just shown you, I would say this Sod City Mall one is such a hot area also next to this one, but for some reason I really do enjoy it, and let me explain to you why I enjoy it so much. So this right here, see that is the other hospital that is across from the mall. And the reason I hate and love it is because this is a very hot area, right? So it's a hot area because not only is there the hospital here, there is a mission to kill players at the mall. And then also right here is a police station. But what I like about this area also at the same time is you can Metal Gear Solid it by going across the river. So let me just fast forward. So now if you want to loot this area and you see that it wasn't hit, you can just stay on the backside. You can be all super sneaky, or you can go in guns blazing. But I'm just letting you know that this is a hot area. As you can see, it's already been looted. The last hospital is actually sandwiched between the quarry and Rohan Oil right here. So to our right is Rohan Oil, to our left is this building. And just to let you know, in this building, they always have a plain loot crate in here, so it's always worth checking. And in this back wall, there is a chance for a safe to be there. You have these two buildings right here, which do have duffels in them. And then right there is actually one of the dead drops. So if you want to, try to get your insured weapon and, fast track it, dead drop's always good. You got your two tents in front of us. So these tents are amazing for medical items. If you can't find something in, say this hospital, you have a chance to find those self revives in here, or at least, those stims. And and then right in front of us is the hospital. Now, just give you a little heads up, there is a spawn behind this hospital. So if you do rush to this area, right from the hop, right from the get-go, just be careful because there might be some people just still lurking around. The video was definitely longer than I wanted it to be, but I always make my guides as if someone is watching it and they just started yesterday, they'll understand this video. Like, I want to make it for everyone. I want to make sure that these guys are beginner friendly, these guides are expert friendly, and everyone can understand them. So thank you so much for maybe getting to this point and watching the whole thing. If you like this, hey, subscribe to the channel. It's free for you guys. It means the world to me. Hit the bell. We're nearing 100,000 subscribers, and it's been 6 years in the making. So thank you so much for making this possible. And until next time, I'll talk to everyone later.